Hi, and welcome to Storytime at Home. My name is Quinn, and I work with the Newfoundland and Labrador Public Libraries. Let's start with our welcome song. For today's welcome song, I've invited a few friends to help us sing it. Our first friend is a frog. How do you think a frog might say hello? Do you think he would say, rabbit? Let's get started. When frogs get up in the morning, they always say hello. When frogs get up in the morning, they always say hello. What do they say? Are you ready? Rabbit. And that is what they say. Should we find another friend? Ooh, here I have Mr. Lion. How do you think a lion might say hello? Do you think he would say, roar? Let's try. When lions get up in the morning, they always say hello. When lions get up in the morning, they always say hello. What do they say? Roar. And that is what they say. I have one more friend for us to say hello to. And that is our chicken. How do you think a chicken would say hello? Maybe bawk, 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 bawk. Let's see. When chickens get up in the morning, they always say hello. When chickens get up in the morning, they always say hello. What do they say? Bawk, 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 bawk. And that is what they say. I hope you had fun saying hello to all of our friends today. And now let's sing a song that's a little bit sticky. To sing this song, we're going to have to reach into our pockets and pull out an imaginary piece of bubble gum. Can you reach all the way into your pocket and pull it out? Excellent. Oh, I love the smell of bubble gum. Let's unwrap our piece of bubble gum and we'll pop it right into our mouth. Can you give a good chew? And then once we've got it good and chewed, we're ready to blow a nice big bubble with our bubble gum. Are you ready? Can you make your bubble bigger? Even bigger? Show me how big your bubble gum is and your bubble is. Ready? And then let's pop our bubbles. Fantastic. I think we're ready now that we're covered in sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum, sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticking my hands to my head. Are your hands stuck? Let's count to 3 and then we'll unstick. 1, 2, 3, unstick. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum, sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticking my hands to my friend. And look, my friend Ralph has joined us. Did you find a friend to stick to? Can we count to 3? 1, 2, 3, unstick. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum, sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticking my hands to my foot. Can you reach your hands all the way down to your foot? Are they stuck? Ready? 1, 2, 3, unstick. Let's do one more. Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum, sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticking my hands together. Can you find your hands stuck together? Is it really hard to pull them apart? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, unstick. Wonderful. Let's wipe our hands off from all of that sticky bubble gum. And after that sticky song, I think we're ready for a story. Today we're going to read Blue Ethel together. And this book is written and the pictures are drawn by Jennifer Black Reinhardt. And we're reading this with permission from Macmillan Publishers. Do you suppose that that's Ethel on the front here? This book is one of my favorites, and I think it's because when I was growing up, I had a cat named Maggie, and she looked just like Ethel, and she used to drool when she would purr. Blue Ethel. Now, I noticed that Ethel is black and Ethel is white, but she's not blue. I wonder what will happen in our story that will turn Ethel blue. Ethel was old, she was fat, she was black, she was white, and she was very set in her ways. Wow, look at all the things to look at on these pages. I see all sorts of animals. And I also see a fluffy white cat. Can you find the fluffy white cat? There he is. Every day, Ethel went outside to survey the land, monitor the weather, chase villains, and explore her favorite sidewalk square, where she liked to roll before taking a nap after a long day. It wasn't easy being Ethel, but she was good at it. Until late one afternoon, after she rolled and rolled and rolled, Ethel was still old, she was still fat, she was still black, but Ethel was no longer white. Ethel didn't know it, but she was... What color did Ethel turn? Blue. On her way home that evening, Ethel noticed others looking at her strangely. Then she heard whispers: azure, cerulean, cobalt. How odd! How interesting! Ethel's blue. Ethel's heart sank to her paws. She wasn't supposed to be blue, and it made her feel very, very blue. So Ethel is the color blue, but what does it mean to feel blue? To me, Ethel looks quite sad. And she went all the way home. The next morning, Ethel felt too blue to go outside. She looked out the window and saw Fluffy, who was young and slim and usually white. But today, he was... What color is Fluffy? He was pink. Together, they surveyed the land, monitored the weather, and chased villains. And when they explored the sidewalk square, they rolled and rolled and rolled and became... What did they become? Colorful. They're all the colors of the rainbow. I see some blue and yellow, pink, green. Ethel was still old. She was still fat. She was still black. And some days she was still white, unless Another color caught her fancy. It wasn't easy being Ethel, but she was good at it. Do you have a special animal in your life? What color is that animal? Have they ever been blue or pink? I think we're ready for our next song. And this song is about a cat and a mouse. And we need to get our clapping hands ready to sing it. Are you ready? Behind the tree and under the house, there lived a teeny tiny mouse. She loved to sing, she loved to tap, but most of all, she loved to clap. She clapped all night, she clapped all day. She clapped to frighten the cat away. Meow. Did you scare the cat away? Should we try it again, but this time we'll tap? Let's try it. Behind the tree and under the house, there lived a teeny tiny mouse. She loved to sing, she loved to clap, but most of all, she loved to tap. She tapped all night, she tapped all day. She tapped to frighten the cat away. Let's tap. Meow. Did you frighten the cat away? Well, thank you for joining me for story time today. We'll finish off with our goodbye song, and this might be one that you're all familiar with. It's Open and Shut Them, and we'll get our hands moving again. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Are you ready for a new verse? Shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them. Just like this, this, this. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them. And blow a little kiss. Mwah. Thanks for joining me for story time. I hope to see you again.